Peace. Hello, I am OnenO. I was just having a thought about how to be your real self, your true self, your authentic self, and where this fear comes from, which is the fear of not wanting to show your authentic self, your real self. First, it has to do with the fear of what other people think. Because when you're younger, you can't help but be yourself. When you are born, you just are yourself. You have no other way of being. And then at some point in time, you eventually grow into that version of you. And then eventually you explore the world and you find that other people react to who you are. And sometimes other people react poorly to who you are and negatively to who you are, and they end up attempting to change you and to tell you that you should be different, that you should have different traits or different features. And so in those moments where you were being your authentic self and someone then decided to tell you you need to change, that messes with your empathy, that messes with your heart, and that messes with your personality. So you eventually build this fear of not wanting to show your real self because of the fear then that you will be told you need to be different. You need to be something else. You can't be that version of you. But the real self then becomes hidden. It becomes this shadow version of you that you repress. And so the real self doesn't know what to do and is truly lost. And it is only through compassion and the inward journey that you will find your real self once again. And through that reconnection, which is established in the heart, through that reconnection, you then emerge totally reconnected as the authentic version of you that you are. Because then you learn that the only acceptance that you need is the acceptance of yourself. You do not need the acceptance of other people around you. Other people have their own inward journey, and other people have their own realities. You're truly in your own world, and the only thing that you need in your world is your own acceptance, self-acceptance, because then your self-authenticity can shine forth and you can show exactly who you are, and this will end up being in its highest form. This is when the divine merges with the material in its greatest form. And this is the path that I am on. The path that I am on is a path of becoming the highest version of myself, the most divine version of me, which does not mean this lofty heavenly thing. What it means is that I am authentically me. I have never been this version of me, will never be this version of me again. And here I am, getting to be the most authentic version of me that I know how to be in my present experience, which leads me on the path of ascension, leads me on the path of the upward spiral that never ends, the upward eternal journey versus the downward eternal journey. So, I'm being my authentic self. I hope you continue to be your authentic self, and let's do this in the 3D world. Let's make it happen in the real world, where we can all just be authentically who we are, who we came in this world to be, and not put on a mask of who we think we need to be so we can fit in. Just be you, be who you are, and let's fit in together. That's all I got for now. I'm going to continue doing my Surya Namaskara A's. I was doing some awesome sun salutations here a moment ago, and it led to these thoughts, so I had to get them out. But now I'm going to keep doing my yoga. Peace.